Close my door, please. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Southern Broadcasting Gaming Network. Hosting tonight along with Mark and Richard. I believe is a comment there. How are you guys tonight?
I am doing pretty good tonight, Amanda. How are you doing?
I am good. I'm good. And I think Richard disappeared on us for a second there, which is fine.
I'm
We're
here.
watching these guys as they finish up their warm-up laps. So
Richard,
tonight,
how are you doing tonight, buddy?
I am doing all right. Just doing a little bit of testing on our YouTube side. So
awesome.
we should. So we do have multiple channels going on, but don't let that distract you. Just go to our main channel, which is going to be on the Twitch. We will not be broadcasting on Impact on YouTube very much, but I'm just trying out some new things.
Awesome. Well, tonight we are with the Impact Racing League. They are going to be at Daytona. It's going to be the Ocala Design Group 250 presented by ExxonMobil Marketing. 100 lap stage breaks at laps 25 and 50. They're going to have 75% fuel, 4 sets of tires, and all restarts on green.
Hey. Mark Stevens says, surprise on the YouTube side. Appreciate you stopping by there, Mark.
Or is Zach Stevens in this race?
What's that?
Is Zach Stevens in this race?
Are you serious?
No. I said is he because Matt Stevens came in.
No.
All right. Well, while these guys are warming up, Dom and Joe asked to be pulled down into the broadcaster booth for just a moment. So let's bring in these guys who have put together this race lead together. Joe and Dom, you've got Mark, Amanda, and Richard up in the booth. How are you guys tonight?
We are doing excellent. I'm excited.
Awesome. So we brought you in here because you guys asked to come in before we started the broadcast to talk a little bit about your race league. And I know you guys are probably right about finishing up warm-up right now. Are you there?
Is Dom in here?
Yes.
Yep, sorry, I had my headset muted, my bad.
It happens.
We're excited, man. This has been years in the making for us.
Well, years in the making. Tell us where you initially had a racing league. Was it on the Xbox side? Was it on NASCAR Heat 5?
Xbox 360, NASCAR 09. I met these two guys in a random lobby, joined one of their leagues, and we've been team drivers since 2009.
Nice. So y'all definitely have a history together.
Absolutely.
And you got a lot of people out here showing support. We went live actually on all 3 channels here tonight, and I'm actually doing a few things over on the YouTube side, messing with some graphics. But so you do have some support out there. You got Mark Stevens. He owns the Daytona Hydro Dip, so he is out here watching. We appreciate him stopping by, and we got a few others on the YouTube side also watching. So we appreciate them stopping by. But tonight, this is your first league. You got a couple of good sponsors on board. What are you expecting here tonight?
After we did our little clash race last Tuesday to kind of prep, I expect some good racing. There was some good pushing. I'm expecting some some trouble here and there. It's a bunch of guys that haven't really run together, and it is Daytona. There is nerves, so I'm expecting it to get a little crazy at times. But I expect the racing to be close. I expect the bumps to be insane here. If we're going off of our practice race, it should be wild.
Well, absolutely. Well, since this is your first time, you don't have any returning folks. That's all the questions I have. But this is Amanda's show, so I'm going to let her do her thing.
Awesome. Well, thank you for that, Richard. Ooh, is my mic on? Oh, it's on.
Yes.
Having a whole moment there. All right. So while the guys are starting to grid in, let's have a moment. Place your hand over your heart in a moment of silence for the national anthem. Okay, we're muted for a minute. All right, I'm gonna let you guys get back into
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the
Has no sound.
No. There, now we have sound. But if you're joining us over here on the YouTube side, we got a triple camera going off, and this is not my show tonight. I'm just here to play around.
Richard is here for comic relief. I've got 14 viewers out there in the chat, and the Twitch side is already hot. We'll go with that. Hot. I see GT500 Cobra. Welcome back, buddy. A lot of you guys are out there. You're new. Be sure to hit that like and follow. And we also have a baby channel that should be linked. There we see the pace truck is off.
Green.
And there we see the green flag. Let's see. Oop, let me. Mark, you want to call this for just a second?
All right. Well, Joe Tardif in the 88 has taken a good little start off the line. He's got Alexander Palma in second, right behind him, right on his tail. You got Devin Johnson leading an entire pack behind those two. So we're getting a good little bit of pack racing going on. Everybody's trying to vie for position here.
And I just want to note that we do have green flags, and our green flag is presented by Exotic Mobile Marketing,
There we go.
and they are one of the proud sponsors of the Impact Racing League. So glad to have them aboard. You will probably, if we do see a caution, there are other people that sponsored this race, and they will be on the caution flag and the white flag. So definitely glad to have our sponsors on board. But a lot of 2x2 all the way back to about 10.
Absolutely. It looks like these guys are getting out to a clean start so far. That 88 of Joe Tardif is still holding on that top spot with the 33 of Alexander Palma. Right
And it looks
behind
like Zach
him.
Bates went ahead and took that second spot.
And then went right back to third. It's like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde situation I got going on here, guys. Sorry about that.
I think there's been one too many episodes in your life.
Well, I'm a big fan of Mythbusters. It's sodium hexafluoride.
Oh, listen, that is one of my favorite little video clips of those guys.
It makes me sound so good.
You need make sure you take deep breaths in between. That's how he got it to clear out, because he did helium at the same time. Where's your helium?
The helium is right here. I come prepared.
There we see the 33 of Alexander Palma and the 19 of Zach Bates side by side, almost touching doors for just a moment there. The number 4 of Patrick Hernandez pushing his way up. Now sitting in that third spot, pushing Alexander Palma back. Patrick Hernandez is now in a second position spot. Looks like Mr. Tardif has been pushed back to the third position. Let's see what we got going on in the back. My cameras are special.
Man, we got some 3 wide action coming up to the front, and that is gonna be a really good battle. And that's gonna be between the 88 and looks like the 51 of
It is.
Eric Wolf. He's gonna be up 6 spots from where he started this race. You also got Swanson back here. He is gonna be up 7 spots. He is gonna be in that number 99 ride.
So it looks like a couple people in the Twitch chat have their money on the number 31, Mr. Devin Johnson.
And I see Ballistic Rainbow said 31 put food on my table. So that might be why they have money on them.
Oh, so he pays the bills.
Hey, GM Service Advisor says moves being made. Absolutely. Look at those guys going into this turn, taking it 3 wide. But so far they're going into the turns, they're coming out of the turns, and nobody's wrecking so far. So far so good. 5 laps in out of 100. We got good green flag racing going on here tonight. Mark, what are you seeing?
Right now, I'm just watching the amazing 2x2 racing behind Mr. Tardif right after that first spot. Like, everybody is lining up very, very beautifully. And the fact that they can do that, I would be a nervous wreck. It'd be great.
Well, we got Mark Stevens out here on the YouTube side. He is rooting for the 47 now. He does sponsor a 47 in the 4 Wide Racing League and in the Old Glory Racing League. But their season has ended. But he's out here rooting for that number 47 Bass Tracker Toyota Supra. It's weird saying that.
Can you say it again?
No. It's the wrong manufacturer.
Did you say Bass Tracker Toyota Supra?
Yes. So the Bass Tracker Toyota Supra is actually supposed to be a Chevrolet Camaro, because Bass Tracker actually sponsored a Chevrolet.
But it's funny is the number 88 is also got the Bass Tracker.
Oh, where's the 88? Oh, that's Joe
Joe
Tardif.
Tardif up front.
Okay.
Yes, that's yeah.
He's got Bass Pro Shops and the Bass Tracker.
Ooh, we got
And it looks like we
oh my God. We got a big one
and
going
we
on.
have a wreck. So let's go back. We're seeing several people who have wrecked. So it looks like it started with, well, not Patrick Hernandez. Go back one. We're going to take this back just a little bit. Go back here. And we're going to slow-mo this. And there we see the number 9 got into the wall, got clipped by the number 23, went nose first into the 4. The 4 is in the fence.
So he went into the catch fence. Wow.
He did.
But can I say one thing about this, guys?
Yes. I mean,
That's the only thing I can think of. That is amazing.
it is not wrong. All right, 9 laps in, our first caution of the night.
I got 3 camera angles for that. Wow, it stopped him dead. He's missing a front bumper. He's missing a hood. He's missing probably missing an engine by the time he comes down.
Oh, well, I was going to go side by side for a moment here, but I'm not sure what happened there.
And luckily, they've got 2 fast repairs here tonight.
This is true. This is true. All right. Oh, bear with me 2 seconds, folks. Apparently, side by side is not. Mark, did you send me a bad link?
Try the second link. The first link did have a problem.
I got you. I got you.
Okay.
I'll copy this link and send it to you.
There we go.
You got it?
Yep.
All right, my apologies, guys.
No worries. All right, there we see everybody on 2 different views. Well, let me take my field of view back a little bit towards the back. We see we have several takers to the pits. Dominic Privet, Josh Privet, Ethan Gregory, Travis, not going to try it, and Brandon Ward all hitting the pits under this caution.
Oh, and Ballistic Rainbow in the chat said he may need insurance after that one. I don't know if Geico will cover that. I don't know.
I have a Gecko that may sell you Geico, so we'll talk about that later.
Well, that was definitely an interesting crash that happened. We rode on board with the number 4, if you're on the YouTube side, in his cockpit view. And yeah, he went for a wild ride. But Jonathan Swanson, he is going to be up 9 positions. So far, he is going to be the biggest mover of the race. And, you know, like I said, I'm not primary here. This is more Mark and Amanda's show. I'm just over here just messing around with things. But I appreciate y'all, you know, coming in and hanging out with me. I got GT500 over here on the Twitch side also. Mark Stevens, and actually I got 5 viewers. And let yourself be known.
Look, if it's not your race, let us call it, man.
Oh my God!
We've got 13 viewers out there on the Twitch side. So thank you guys so much for joining in. Be sure to hit that like and follow. And if you love us, subscribe, and you will be able to see every time we go live.
Blinky
And if you
McGee.
don't love us, subscribe anyway, so you can watch me fail. We need it.
Well, Blinky
listen to
McGee
Richard
gave
get
us
tired.
a follow and out there.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this full screen.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And our yellow flag is actually sponsored by the Ocala Design Group. Glad to have them on board, and they are another proud sponsor of the Impact Racing League.
Oh, it looks like those pace truck lights are off, so he might be dipping out pretty soon, and we can get back to the flag.
Yep. Well, Joey Hickox is out there on the stream on the YouTube side. Glad to have you out there, Joey. Joey has been a big help in our charity race coming up on the 29th.
Ballistic Rainbow has subscribed. Thank you so much.
Brando Commando gave us a follow. Nice. Mark Stevens says, "I am your father." Talking about
No, I am your father.
So the worst thing they can do is give a broadcaster a stream deck. That's the worst thing you could do, is let us buy stream decks, because we're gonna just be retarded.
They are on Amazon. If one person has them, then we're all gonna get them, and then everybody's gonna be in trouble. It's gonna be great.
Yeah,
And you're going to hear everybody talking in every different voice you can.
And everybody will be annoyed.
Speak for yourself.
Well, green flag
I'll
is
take
out.
Madison for the night.
Green flag.
All right, and green flag is out, and there is our green flag brought to you by Exotic Mobile Marketing.
All right, and Cardiff got a good jump off that green flag, off that start. With the 51 of Eric Wolf right behind him. I'm definitely loving that paint scheme on that one. Got the monster going on.
Go back to full screen.
Well, side by side up front, and it looks like the Bass Trackers are trying to take over the front row. You got the 8 on the outside, pushing the 47. The 47 is trying to make it up towards the front, and that is going to be Mr. David. He is on that outside. He is getting a push from Riley Mobley, and they are running pretty well. 51 right there in that Monster Energy Chevrolet Camaro. That is going to be what Mark was talking about, Eric Wolf. Yeah, that is an awesome looking paint scheme. Kind of reminds me. Oh, we got a crash.
So, go ahead and go side by side once again. And we will run this back under our yellow flag. It looks like Sean Harrell has crashed. So let's go side by side for just a moment. While Mark is still on the race, we're going to take a look and see what happened. It looks like he smacked the wall. Well, let's just go full speed. Oh, so he smacked the wall and lost control?
Yeah, and they were doing a little tight pack racing, so basically he hit the wall and they kind of pressured him into.
So the car in front of him smacked the wall, got a little squirrely. The car behind him looks like there might have been a checkup, but it is hard to tell. It's a tiny screen. It didn't work. All right, so there was an attempt, and he tried to save it. However, he is now looking like he is more than likely headed to the pits. There we see the number 47 of David Puritan?
Well, I'll tell you what, somebody that barely made it by without a real big incident is going to be that 31, Donovan Johnson. He got a little bit of right rear damage from that, but the 21 came down, spinning down the track and caught the right rear, and the 31 barely moved. He did get contact, but that could have been more catastrophic than it actually was. And we will go back
that's
live.
where skill comes in. That's definitely where the skill comes in.
Well, once again, our yellow flag is presented by Ocala Design Group, the Ocala Design Group, and they are a proud sponsor of the Impact Racing League. Daytona is always a tough track. You're in a car that can be unpredictable, especially in the draft, and that's going to be the Xfinity cars. And they are doing a really good job, with the pack racing. But these cars, in the draft, they can get loose. Tires are going to be important, as if they get any green flag runs. They're at lap 15 out of 100 right now. And as the fuel runs out, the back end of these cars are going to get looser too. So coming out of turn 2 and coming out of turn 4, that transition going from a very high embankment to a flat level surface, that's going to interrupt. That's going to upset the suspension on these cars, and that's where we're most likely going to see any more cautions if they get to green flag racing.
Absolutely.
That used to be my favorite word. I had to get away from it.
Okay, my 3 favorite words are wild, cool, and interesting.
I would say my 3 favorite words, but they're copyrighted, and Matthew McConaughey might have something to say about it.
Hey, he might be a fan. You never know.
All right, all right.
I know.
I know. So while we are under caution, do you guys want to bring up one of the league owners and talk to them for a minute?
Yeah, sure. Joe Tara is right now leading the race. They have probably about 2 laps to green, so unless they are getting double file right now.
I don't think they are, so let's bring Joe down for just a minute.
Yep, you got about 3/4 of a track before you go back green.
All right. Joe, you got Richard, Mark, and Amanda up in the booth. You got a copy.
Yes, I do.
So, second caution of the night. How are things going from your point of view so far?
The view's been very great. I've been getting pushed by the 33s, kind of slipped back, and I'm with the teammate now in the 51. I'm going to try to dump down here after green flag.
Awesome, awesome. Well, what's that, Richard?
Oh, I didn't say no.
Oh.
I was gonna. Well, I do have one question. How are these cars feeling in the turns? We see a lot of cars either sliding up. Are they getting? Is that suspension? Getting. Well, what's the word I'm looking for? Is it getting upset in the draft coming through the corners?
I haven't noticed it yet. Honestly, it slides up a little bit, but nothing crazy.
All right. Well, you're about to go back green flag racing, so we will let you get back to it. So good luck.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, and there we see that green flag is out. Green flag brought to you by Exotic Mobile Marketing.
Excellent.
You're fired.
I'm on my own channel. I'm on YouTube.
GT500 said, wait, that's 4 words.
Because I said wild, cool, and interesting.
Hey, Slaps.
What in the world are you sharing?
What? I am reading the Twitch chat, sir. Why do I have an echo? Oh, I don't anymore.
For the next one.
I don't know. Easy call. Oh. And I disappeared out of the booth. And like I said, I'm just out here, having a little bit of fun. Want to make sure everything goes smoothly with Amanda and Mark, making sure they get loaded in. But this is mostly their race. I love commentating. That's why I kind of jumped in. Not wanting to take anything away from them, and we are under yellow once again. But I'm going to jump back up in the booth. Don't know exactly. Sorry.
What
did you do?
I don't know.
Oh, well, you missed it. We are currently under our third caution of the night at lap 18. There's our yellow flag brought to you by the Ocala Design Group. Let's see if we can't go back and see what happened.
And I believe it started with the 23 because he's going to be slow on the track. 23 is going to be Brandon Ward. And it looks like he got a little bit of help. The 21 got a little bit of help from the 23. We're going to have to actually back it up and take a look too. So we'll go.
Well, let me see here. All right. I'm not sure what his car says. I'm a little confused. I think it says Dirty Ma. I'm so confused.
Who's that?
Happy Egg Roll 13 said turn left.
So it looks like the 23 came off the top. He was right there drafted in front of the 19. And he saw the 99 get into the wall.
Ooh.
And he decided, okay, I got to make a move, because the 99 was a little bit slower. So he's going to try to dive it down. 99 is still out of shape just a little bit, and 21 is going to be right there. And that's what's going to start that.
That was a whole mess right there. Let's go ahead and go back to the live racing. It looks like we have several takers to the pits. Pop in just a few laps early.
Well, we got a like over there on the Facebook side. Appreciate that like. Still got a few viewers over here on the YouTube side. Like I said, I'm just out here making some noise over here on the YouTube side.
Amanda, did you hear somebody talking?
I do. It sounds like a noise.
It's not me.
Mm-hmm. That's what she said.
You can't say that.
Oh yeah, I've got a laugh track.
Oh Lord.
Well, you know what? I think we should bring the 23 up. I mean, it did start with the 23. I think we should bring the 23 up and try to.
Well, let me go see if he wants to talk, because I heard early on that nobody really wanted to talk in the booth.
Nobody. Oh man, that sucks.
GT500 said, you literally made me check my Discord to make sure I wasn't in a call.
Wait, what?
GT500 said, you literally made me check my Discord to make sure I wasn't in a call.
So on my Discord, it looked like I had a thing that said that you were calling me. So that's why everything disconnected.
That is weird, because no, I'm not calling you. I'm currently broadcasting.
Well, if you are new to the channel, we appreciate you stopping by. This is our first season with Impact Racing League, so hopefully you are enjoying the content as we are getting ready to go back green. Like I said, Amanda and Mark are doing an awesome job trying to bring you all the racing action. We've had a few cautions, but please hit that like, follow, and share button. Help us get that content out there and bring some love to the channel. very, very much appreciate that. And everybody that's stopped by so far, we appreciate y'all being here. We're about a half a lap until we go back green flag racing. But if you are if you're here new to the channel, if you haven't saw us on Facebook, we do have a charity race coming out, on May 29th. That is for Hope for the Warriors. They do a lot of great things for our veterans. And that's going to be taking place. That's going to be We Got Your 6 300. It's going to be 150 laps at Michigan. It's going to be in the Next Gen Cup cars. We got Stephen Light. He is going to be building a setup for it. So it's going to be a fixed setup. But he's going to be building a setup for it. Yeah, with all the racing setups or lobby setups and everything. So we appreciate all their help. But we are about ready to go back to green flag racing. And once again, our green flag is presented by Exotic Mobile Marketing.
Green.
Take it away.
All right, and there is our green flag. Swap things around real quick. Holistic Rainbow said, "That's my mom's birthday." Well, that's awesome.
Well, happy birthday.
We will wish our mom a happy birthday on the stream. Got to make sure you pop in and tell us.
And free birthday present, you can have her watch and say it's dedicated to her.
Oh, no, you can't really do that.
No, you can't do that.
No, it's you can't dedicate a charity event to somebody else after you already dedicated it to somebody.
It's dedicated to the Hope for Warriors, but, she can just say whatever she wants because it's free.
Well, we can't put a happy birthday on the screen. We do have that capability. So, send us her information and we'll do it, her name and everything. We will put a happy birthday on screen for everybody to see.
Yep.
Oh,
Ballistic Rainbow, make sure you shoot us a message sometime during this race or after the race. Happy April said NASCAR is for the family. Of course it is. How Ricky Bobby got started.
Wait, it's even for me?
Well, pretty good
Everybody
racing
except you.
Oh, pretty good racing out front. It looks like we have a little bit of a three-car breakaway, but that 33 is going to try to make a move on that outside and bring his car back up, side by side with that 88. But the 51 has got his nose tucked all on the bumper of that 88. The 4, after he was involved in the catch fence, or after his car landed in the catch fence, he is back out there using one of those fast repairs, and looks like he is running pretty good. 23 is back out there on the track after he got into a little bit of incident with the 21 that brought out our caution a few laps ago.
Absolutely not. This makes me wonder, we've had 3 cautions so far. Are we still going to have the stage break at lap 25? We probably will, but how many guys are actually going to take to that stage break?
Well, GM service advises it always. So, yes, we are going to have that. And honestly, they might be better off to pop off, maybe not pick up time, but it would be good to go ahead and
So there is our caution for our lap 25 stage break, even though it's not a caution for a wreck, it is still a caution nonetheless. Yellow flag brought to you by the Ocala Design Group.
Bellevue, Florida. Joe Carter, winner of the stage.
Brando Commando said, "Let's go 31." Can be the 31 of Mr. Devin Johnson, currently sitting in that 10th spot.
Now, very interestingly, we do have every manufacturer up in the top 3. You have Chevrolet out there leading it. You have a Ford right there in second, and you got the Toyota Patrick Hernandez right there in a third. Just information if you wanted it.
Absolutely. Thank you for that, Richard.
Glad I could be a helper.
All right, so while these guys are taken to their stage breaks, we're going to play a little commercial for y'all. Now now you're muted.
Well, you started talking about the bonfire store, and I was like, crap, she's muted. Does me no good on this side if you're talking about it and you're muted.
Do you want me to do it again?
Yeah, you've been unmuted now. I was like, oh, let me unmute her. Now you're done talking about it.
Well, I can do it again.
Go ahead.
Be sure to check out our bonfire store if you like what you see. We have shirts. We have all kinds of different shirts. Shirts for you, shirts for your wife, shirts for your husband, shirts for your kid. We also have coffee mugs and tote bags in our bonfire store. If you have a question, feel free to shoot us a message.
And Happy Egg Roll asked us, it says, announcers, what is your favorite thing about racing?
The Rex.
Oh, my line.
Let me unmute you guys because I just realized you guys are muted. My bad.
All right. So, what is our favorite thing about racing? Mine is the rubber coming off the tracks. If you're sitting, depending on where you're
You
sitting,
can't say that.
Depending on where
You
you're
can't
sitting,
say that.
would you quit? Depending on where you're sitting in the grandstands, if you're sitting close to the track, you can actually feel the rubber hitting you, and you actually have rubber all over your face, all over your clothes. You know, the wrecks are very great, but the main thing that I show up for is the horsepower. I love a fast car. I love horsepower. I love the roaring of a V8 engine.
Oh yeah, that there you got a point. And I was actually going to say something very similar to that. The amount of work these guys put into these cars, it's just it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it definitely is. You know, and I appreciate you putting in the Hope for the Warriors chat, and go ahead and pick it up.
The egg roll says I love burnt rubber. I love burnt rubber too, but when it's drag racing. I'm a little weird.
Rando Commando says I like big engines, and for some reason, can he lie? You like is that you know?
Yeah, he didn't finish it up with, and I cannot lie, so I cannot. I mean,
Some sort of makes it a lot.
the moments for the family and the community coming together. That's what we're here for. That is totally what we're here for.
Oh,
And the
and
comic relief.
going back, that's me. So we're going back to Ballistic Rainbow, saying that Mom's birthday is on the 29th. We have the merch store, so if we want to get some merch up there for them.
Green flag, green flag.
Well, Green Flag is back out, and once again, that Green Flag is presented by Exotic Mobile Marketing, a proud sponsor of the Impact Racing League.
Absolutely.
I knew you were going to say that.
Or awesome.
All right. I don't like y'all anymore.
It's
Well, we
always
love you.
entertaining in the booth. Well, the 47 has broke out, and you know, Mark Stevens was rooting for the 47 to be out front, and now he has got that Toyota leading this pack. Zach Bates right there behind him. That is going to be a Toyota and Chevrolet first and second. Third is going to be a Riley Mobley in that number 8 machine. Then running up towards the front, he's up 6 positions, but the biggest mover is going to be that 47 car up 12 positions. Take it away.
Sorry, I'm sitting here talking to you. I'm muted. So we are 29 laps in out of 100. We've only had 3 cautions due to wrecks, 1 caution for the stage break. They've got another stage break right around lap 50 with 75% fuel. So that's going to make things interesting. After lap 50, when they take that stage break, what are they going to do as far as their pit stops for fuel? Because, you know, they're going to need to stop and get some go-go juice.
Well, see, and that's where strategy comes in. So, you know, if there's all green flag racing, no cautions, then that's when you're going to see strategy having to take a big effect on it. Like, how far can you go? How much fuel do you want to use? You know, are people going to be clutching it a little bit? But I think personally they're going to take their chances and take some green flag hits and just try to break back up to the front.
You moved away from your mic for just a second, and I adjusted mine and pressed a button.
My apologies.
Well, I go to adjust mine and press a button like a dummy. You're fired.
Looks like the top 6 are going to be side by side. You got 7th place of Riley Mobley in that 8 machine. He's got a little bit of company coming to his outside. That's going to be Alexander Palma. And he is going to join that little 8-car pack of side-by-side racing.
Ooh, Devin Johnson has taken the first position.
Brandon Ward up 9 positions from where he started, currently sitting in 2nd. David Kierton he was in 3rd, now he's in 4th, up 9 positions from where he started.
3 wide.
David and Brandon are...
Oh, the 51 is out of shape. 98 and 99 is going to be in the grass. They do.
I hope he charges well for that lawn service.
Ooh, 39 is out of shape. He's going to be so there was a lot of stuff going on.
And there we have our 5th caution of the night. Let's take it back and take a look. Oh, you see him taken to the grass.
So that started. It started back the 47. The 23 came down right behind the 31. 31 was leading the race, and we'll go all the drivers' views so we can get multiple points of views.
Let's go side by side for a second so Mark can keep an eye on where things are, and that's a whole lot of.
It started with the 31 and the 23 coming down to the low lane from my perspective. And the 47 did check up. He goes down to the apron. Well, let's see if we can get a little bit better camera view. And there you see the 47 is going to go down towards the apron, and that's going to cause a 3-wide situation. 51 right there behind the 19. He's going to be he's going to have to do a checkup, and he gets a little bit of bump from behind. And I believe that was from the 8 of Mobley. And 99 is going to check up and get a bumper from the 21, and they're going to go back towards go into the grass. Now, where everybody comes back on the track, 21 gets involved with the 51, or 21 gets involved with the 51, 39 gets a little bit of piece of the action, 4 is going to be involved again, and that 12 is going to be involved also. So, a lot of cars, it's just a matter of do they have any fast repairs left? I know they had 2, but I do believe they had a bonus fast repair.
So, surprise, there's actually 3 fast repairs.
That's why I said I believe they had that bonus fast repair.
I definitely caught that there was 3. There might have been 4.
No, it was 2 fast repairs that they told everybody about and 1 bonus.
Okay. And 4 sets of tires.
And 4 sets of tires. Look at that.
So 75% fuel on the Go-Go Juice. 4 sets of fuel goods. Ballistic Rainbow said, let's go.
Yeah, and you're here at lap 33. I know you want to get out and lead some laps, but you have a lot of racing left. So, if you're planning on pit strategy, my strategy would be, hey, let the racing happen up front. I'm going to hang back. I've learned a few things, broadcasting for a lot of these leagues, and especially doing the NOMA Super Speedway Series. Those guys, some of those guys are like pros. They just hang back in the back. They watch everything happen, and their car's free and clean, no fast repair needed, and they just bypass. And sometimes you just got to be calm, cool, and collective until it is ready for that go time.
Unless you're like me, you're just a giant ball of anxiety the whole time.
Yeah, that does happen too. Because I'm the exact same way. I would rather put the pedal to the metal and just check it up a little bit so I don't bump the guy too hard in front of me. But so far, it is it is a very interesting race. You see a few strategies going here and there. We saw a few pit takers. Pace truck lights are off, and now we see that 23 that is up there towards the front. That's going to be Brandon Ward. He is going to be out here leading this race, and we saw his car all crumpled up not too long ago, but he was able to use one of his fast repairs and get that car back out, and now he is leading this race.
Oh, and Richard, you got a GT500 Cobra in the chat here saying, wait, Super Speedway Series. So now you have to get with him and give him the info.
Yes, so that is on Monday nights. They are about to finish up their series next week, and then they will start a new series. Actually, Joe Hickox in the YouTube chat, he is one that get with me, and I'll tell you how to do it.
All right, there we see the pace truck is off.
Green, green, green.
And we are back to Green Flag Racing. Green Flag brought to you by Exotic Mobile Marketing. You guys have to excuse us. Apparently, Peter Griffin has made his way into the booth.
Sorry.
All right, so
You
we got
guys are terrible.
in the 31s, taking off that first spot. Brandon Ward in second. Travis, I can't pronounce your name either, sir. I apologize. In third. David Curitin in fourth. Alexander Palma in fifth. Now sixth. Riley Mobley in fifth. Zach Pate. Usain Bolt is an Olympic gold medal runner,
Oh,
and he is.
I don't watch too much of the Olympics, so I don't know.
Well, a lot of side-by-side action up here towards the front, and it is going to be side-by-side. You got a little bit of breakaway. Donovan Johnson, he has a heck of a push from the 23, and here we go. Going to be coming out of turn number 4 to enter into the tri-oval, and it's about 6v4. That bottom line is definitely stacked up with about 6 cars, and with about 4 on the outside with that 47 leading that outside. We saw him leading not too long ago, but he has fell back just a little bit. And looking for him now, getting right back up there. Oh, a little bit of contact. Oh my goodness.
The yellow flag is out.
And once again, our yellow flag is out.
Yellow Flag is
Number
brought
8,
to you by the Ocala Design Group.
So the 33 got out of shape. He went up the track, and I'm going to have to rewind this in. It looks like It started with the 19, so we're going to ride on board with the 19. That's going to be Zach Bates. He saw a third lane, and I believe he was going to take it. 33 makes a little bit of contact with the 47. No harm there. But the 19 riding a little bit too high, maybe a little bit of net code there, and it just spins that 8 right on around. And he is going to be collecting the 21 once again. The 21 is not a lucky number at all tonight.
So we're gonna play with things. Oh, never mind. Just kidding. We're not doing. Nope. Oh, hold up. Don't do that.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
I was trying to edit something and it went squirrely, so we're gonna abort that mission right there. Nope, and mine.
Who is that? T-Pain?
Lil Jon.
Oh,
Oh, you are definitely fired.
I don't know those. Yeah.
All right, so if you are out there, I've got 12 viewers on the Twitch side. If you are out there and you just heard Richard's party foul, let me know in the comments if we should fire him or keep him.
I don't listen to the radio that much.
And if we fire him, I have the perfect sound for that too.
And what's that? That right there. That right there. I don't know I'll be the one for it. No.
Well, 5 viewers out there on the YouTube side. I am just here, I'm just out here.
Richard is just here for the hilarious commentary. Primarily on the Twitch or on the YouTube side.
Ballistic Rainbow asked, "What are our favorite go-to summer songs?"
Go-to summer songs. I mean, there's a whole lot of summers. I mean, is that like 41 years of summers? I got to pick a song between that, in the last 41 years.
Is there a song that you even now you go to, like say you're cruising, through the summer, windows down?
What in the world?
Yes.
I'm glad I'm not as old as you guys.
So.
Sorry, she has air conditioning.
Oh my God! So we used to blast, and y'all know this because we all grew up together. Sublime.
Oh God, yes.
The lies. The lies.
And she can because she's almost as old as us. She knows that's a fact.
And I know this is going to sound stupid, but mine's even older than me. My go-to summer song, Old Time Rock and Roll.
At least you didn't say Beach Boys. Beach Boys.
No, I'm not a big Beach Boys fan.
The one song that I remember as a kid at summertime was Champagne Supernova.
Oh, yeah.
I like Champagne Supernova, but I like Oasis better.
Well, Oasis is the band that did Champagne Supernova and Wonderwall.
Or that's it. The Wonderwall.
Do you guys remember the song Buddy Holly?
Yes.
Yes.
I will never forget. My grandfather had that on his computer. He had no idea. I never had the heart to tell him.
It sounds classic.
He was very old school.
So me and Mark had the graduation song in the summer of 2020 or 2000. So we had the graduation song for our high school graduation. You remember that?
For the life of me, I can't remember what happened last week. I don't remember what the song was.
Oh my God! You got all the time.
says the person who definitely has all the timers.
No, he's older. He's older. By a month, exactly.
Exactly 1 month. Don't even start with me, sir.
By exactly 1 month. You guys are, yeah. All right, so now I am logged in. I can chat with you guys in the stream.
Please don't.
All right, and there is our green flag brought to you by Exotic Mobile.
She got it right. Not excellent. As much as crap as we give her, she actually does a pretty darn good job. Gives us a couple nights off a week, so.
Hey, Madison.
What?
Yeah, but anybody out there, if you guys are watching us tonight, check out the big channel. Like Richard said, you know, Amanda's been teaching me a lot, and so has Richard.
So, I did pin a link to the big channel in the chat, so be sure to click on that and give me a follow over there because that's where I will be quite a bit.
That's because she doesn't like us.
You guys are so weird. You guys are so weird. Okay, now that message is pinned, so be sure to hit the like and follow over there for me. And of course, you know, I will be over here on the main channel harassing the guys because that's what I do best. But if you guys really wanted to know, since you guys have all the fun sounds over there and Richard's clueless about T-Pain and Lil Jon, my kid bet me $1 I wouldn't do that. I had to prove him wrong.
I'm not gonna lie. So I grew up on, you know, a little bit of everything, but my 90% go-to was country music.
Everybody can tell.
Yes.
You know what, Mark? That makes you the odd man out because if you ever rode in the truck with my dad, it was country music. The GT500 Cobra said, "Wait, what? Auto mod Y?" I'm confused. Grant, please clarify.
I think we're all confused. Grant's been having spasms in the chat tonight.
Finger spasms.
It's okay. It's okay. Lap 45 out of 100. We see Devin Johnson in that 31 car out there taking that top spot. Mr. Brandon Ward in the 23, currently in second, up 9 positions from where he started. He is currently the biggest leader of the night. Mr. Travis is going to be in third. Jonathan Swainson, if I said it wrong, we'll talk about it later, currently in fourth. Alexander Palma in fifth. You can't say that. This is how the guys get muted. You can't say that. PG. Dominic Previtt currently sitting in 6th. Mr. Zach Bates sitting in 7th. Joe Tardif is currently sitting in 8th. What do you guys want to take the rest?
All right, we've got Joe Tardif in 9th, actually. Riley Mobley in 10th. Eric Wolf in 11th. David Curitan in 12th. Josh Privet in 13th. Ethan Gregory in 14th. And Sean Harrell in 15th. And you know, Devin Johnson, if he stays out until stage break, he'll be the stage.
I'm dying over here.
Oh.
Sorry.
Apparently Grant posted a message in the chat and it was held by Automod. I am so confused. Grant, do you want to try to repost it? Lap 47 out of 100.
Well, you know what they say about Daytona, right? They'll sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
Sorry, I was bet I wouldn't do that.
You don't have children to bet with you, so who bet with you?
Richard.
Oh. GT500 said post playlist of 1,488 songs. Well, I'll allow it because that's 1488. What is?
No, he was saying that his favorite summer song, and he doesn't have one, so he posts 1,488 different songs.
I am glad I'm on
Oh.
the YouTube side because this is. YouTube side. I'm over here, just laughing and joking. Oh, 14 is out of shape.
Oh.
It's gonna check up.
So
just a little bit.
apparently, yeah, Grant, we're not gonna be able to do that one. We'll talk about that later. Let me go fix this. You guys take this for a minute, please.
All right. Well, it looks like we got a side-by-side battle for that lead. It's going to be the 23 on the top side and the 31 on the bottom. And it looks like the 80 is going to come assist the 23, trying to get him out front. But there is going to be a little bit of a challenge because it looks like that 99 has caught up to the 31. It looks like they are going to try to take it 3 wide, and the 99 gets out of line. And it looks like that. Who was behind the 99? The 14 had to check up just a little bit. Wow, look at. Okay, there's a wreck. There it is. Car got out of shape, and the 33 just ate the wall. And you know what that's going to cause?
Emotional damage.
Lord.
Wait, is that what it's gonna cause? Because I thought when the cars wrecked, it sounded like this.
Well, on my side of things, it causes emotional damage. But the caution is going to be out once again. And like I said, on my side, I'm sorry. But let's go back and take a look and see what happened. And they come on, that's that transition that I was talking about, going from a high embankment. And we're going to have to ride with the 33. Let's find him and find a better camera angle because he took a hard hit to the outside wall. And let's stop it right there. We'll go back one more time and find out exactly what happened. There you see the 51. He is going to be in that Monster Energy car. It looks like they were a little bit 3 wide. And not enough room to get there because he did get into the back end of the 33. So I don't know how many more fast repairs these guys have, but, some of them might be almost out. So back under caution once again. We are actually halfway in the race, and it looks like Riley Mobley he is going to be leading this thing. Brendan Ward going to be sitting in second. It looks like the 88 of Joe Tardif he is going to be sitting third. And let's see how the race off of pit road works out. Go ahead.
Now, I do have a question for you guys. So, if we have a stage break at 50 anyway, and the caution comes out right at 50, are they just going to lump that into one? Or
Yes. That's what should happen. That's what should happen. So this should be their stage break right here. But if we go back one lap, did y'all catch the stage winner?
I did not. I was trying to fix a technical error in the chat.
Let's see, we're going to have to go back out to when the caution flew, and it looks like it is going to be. It looks like
I thought it was
it's
still
going to be the
Devin
8.
Johnson.
So
Oh, no? Okay.
I believe the 8 was going to be leading out front when that caution came out. Yeah, so the 8 was going to be the stage winner when the caution came out. But yeah, y'all bring him up. Oh, wait. Or are they?
All right, so apparently, the Twitch guards are teaching me things today that I did not realize, and now it's.
What's the matter?
Apparently something. Why is it not letting me delete this? What in the world? Why are there crickets? Y'all bear with me. The Twitch chat is special tonight. Ugh. Yeah, it's special. It's special, alright. Alright, lap 52 out of 100.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fine, Grant. I didn't know it, and then it was like it's flagged, and I'm like, why? And then it's like, oh hey, it's this, and sorry about that, folks. If you guys saw that comment, apparently a number is now considered a not a nice thing to say. I had no idea. The person who posted it had no idea.
What are you talking about?
We'll be right back, folks. So yeah, that happened. All right, sorry. All right, folks, we are back to Green Flag Racing at lap 53 out of 100 here at Daytona tonight. Oops, let's switch to our tower, take our ticker off.
Oh, look like we got the two privates in first and second positions.
Dom is going to be in first, and Josh is currently sitting in second. Brandon Ward currently sitting in third. Alexander Palma in fourth. Jonathan Swainson in fifth. Riley Mo. Happened with the 31. Yeah, it's
Maybe to fall back for a little bit.
That definitely could be possible. We'll swap over to the YouTube side. So
It's fine, Grant. It's
Grant,
a learning
if these people, you know, refer back to the urban dictionary, regular fucking dictionary, they can kiss my ass.
language. You can't say that. Although I almost had a whole mom moment and do what I do with my own kids. It's not.
I mean, if people get hurt butthurt about some a number, I mean, they're looking too far into it. I'm sorry, I don't play that game.
Yeah, you know.
Like some people look for reasons to get it.
Exactly. I don't play that game. Sorry, but it was a number that somebody said that meant nothing but some songs or whatever. Yeah.
Exactly.
So we don't play that game over here, so. So don't worry about it, Grant. We're all good.
I got like 2,000 some odd songs on my playlist, so you know, it's cool.
Well, we got
Just don't say an exact number.
Oh, there we see the number 23. Touching fenders with, who was that? I need my tech support guy to fix my cameras later. Nudge. Oh, what the?
Have
So
you tried
we have-
unplugging them and plugging them back in?
I cannot unplug them and plug them back in, sir. They are on my computer. What? One of the top drivers blinked out for just a moment there. I want to say it was one of them in the top 5, but definitely a car in the top 10 blinked out.
I was, yes. I was trying to find what happened.
Take a look at our track map here. Honestly, Grant, with the way that everything is, I see a lot of crap flagged for stupid. There we see the number 14 of Travis in that top spot. Riley Mobley in the second. Those two trying to stretch out and break away from the pack. Behind them, we got a lot of side-by-side racing. We got Eric Wolf and Jonathan, Joe Cardiff and Alexander Paula. Brandon Wood and David. Go ahead and take our track map off for just a few minutes. Lap 61 out of 100.
Looks like Devin Johnson in the number 31 is the first car a lap down.
And you know, that's pretty impressive. You know, they got 39 laps to go, and they've only had one car go one lap down. Now, that's not saying that Sean Harrell, he won't go a lap down because he is very slow on the racetrack, and they're going to be catching him very shortly. He is coming out turn number 2, and the pack is coming up very quick. And the only next one that might stay, you know, on the lead lap is going to be the 39, and that's going to be Dominic Privet.
Are you okay over there?
Oh, yeah. Get all choked up.
Oh, it's gonna be okay.
Only because he wants the monster car to win.
Is that what it is? It is not a Mean Bean car. It's an original. So for the drivers who are out there watching, so Richard has a thing for the Monster Mean Bean, and actually, I think that's the Monster Pineapple. It looks yellow. Isn't that? Yeah, it's actually good. Is it green? Okay. Well, you know, they're under the light, so it's either green or it's yellow. Either way, it's original or it's pineapple. I like the pineapple, not so much the original. So, here at Southern Broadcast Gaming Network, we have a little a rivalry going on. I prefer Monsters.
Wrong rival.
I prefer the Monsters. Richard prefers the Coffee Monsters, and Mark prefers Red Bull. So let us know in the prefers. Did I say it wrong?
No, but prefers Red Bull. I don't know if
Brando
it's
Commando is my new friend. He likes Starbucks. Starbucks is my jam. Those guys over there, Brando Commando. Those guys over there on the other side of the booth, they are Dunkin' lovers.
Okay, so Starbucks is not a big thing. It may have been a big thing, but we had a Dunkin' Donuts on campus. And I was there so much, you know, that was, you know, I could walk to Dunkin' Donuts. And I was there so much. I mean, they saw me coming in, I had my coffee. I only ordered one thing, and it was a short coffee. And I was there so much. By the time they see me walking up, they already had my stuff ready for me to go. They're like, all right, you're all set. 90% of the time, because I have paid for so many cups of coffee, they were just like, you know, you're all set.
And that's why we like to say Richard owns stock in Dunkin', Amanda owns stock in Starbucks. That's why they're always fighting about it. Me personally, I'm a Mountain Dew guy.
Grant says energy drinks for me.
You just said
Any of them?
Wide
So is
variety.
that any of them, Grant? Just any energy drink? I have a Strawberry Fields Monster if you want me to throw it your way.
And it is really good too.
It is, but honestly, I prefer the rosé.
I actually tried a new one tonight while we're broadcasting. Of course, you know, they're not sponsoring us or anything, but Celsius.
I have no clue what that is. You know who is partnered with SBGN though? Is Ulti Energy. See, clean energy drink. Add it to 6 to 8 ounces of water. Mix it up and yes. Ballistic Rainbow said vodka Red Bull to start my day. Ballistic Red.
Oh, 14's going to be out of shape. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, looks like we're getting a little squirrely out there. Celsius is pretty good. Grant says, as long as there is no coconut water. You know, I like the taste of coconut as long as it's not overwhelming. I cannot stand the texture of coconut.
Oh, a little bit of contact on the 12. They are bouncing on the 8. So
Allergic. Got you. That's how my kids tell people things. They don't like it, they're suddenly allergic. Alright, I'm chatting with the chat.
Yeah, but you're missing all the action.
Richard's phone.
Well, I don't have any control over your cameras.
I tried to load in your link and it refused. I thought you sent me a link.
No, you said you were sharing Mark, so I was like, okay, I'm going to do try
Oh. Never mind.
What was that?
Oh, what did you send me?
I sent you Mark's link.
Oh. My bad, I thought it was your link.
We're getting all sneaky on you.
You know what? You guys are fired.
You can't fire me, I quit.
You can't quit, you're fired. can't fire me. You can't fire me. I'm currently streaming.
So am I.
All viewers out there on the stream with us tonight, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like and follow.
Oh, 12 is on the apron again. He's going to be loose. 99 is going to have to check up. Oh,
Ooh.
wow. So, 12 has either got some equipment failure or something going on. That's going to be Ethan Gregory. He made the 99 lose a lot of... he lost a lot of ground due to that touch of the apron. So they're going to have a little 6-car breakaway. The 9 might have enough to stay with that lead pack. And it's just, they got about 30 laps to go. You see the 12, he's going to jump back behind the 99. And try to make up that ground that he did lose. They may be able to. They have a little bit of draft from the 9. The 9 doesn't have the draft from the main pack, so it's going to bring it right back up to the pack. We'll see about 9 cars in this main pack here. And 39 might be ready to go another lap down. 21 going to be showing in 14th place, and 39 is going to be showing in the 39 is going to be showing in 13th place, and 21 is going to be showing in 14th. So, if Dominic gets caught, he will be the first car 1 lap down. So, Harold is going to stay on the lead lap, or stay in front of the leaders, or he's going to go 2 laps down. Where y'all at?
Right here.
No.
I am. I was adjusting volume stuff and I was trying to figure out where the race volume was. And apparently took my mic off of the mixer. Oops.
I'm back here wondering. I'm in the 15th spot here watching Mr. Devin Johnson and just trying to figure out what happened. Because before that second stage break, he was leading for quite a while.
Oh, Lord. So, Grant is blowing up the chat over here. I am so confused.
We got
but
4
I'm
wide
not.
racing, and here comes the wreck. 47 is going to be around.
Oh,
Wow, and it's still happening.
Ooh.
Ooh, my goodness. We're going to have to stop it right there.
Yellow flag
Yellow
is
flag
out.
is out, but yeah, we're
there
going
we see the number 12 on spin cycle.
and the 47, you know, they had a lap car with them, and we're just going to back it up because
We're going to go back. So it looks like the number 12 took a good bit of damage in that. Let's see what happens. See it from the Star Chase view.
So the 39 was going down low, and the 4 decided, I'm going to take this 4 wide. He sees a door, and he's going to try to fit his car right there. Backs off a little bit, sees the door open once again. 49 is going to get a piece of that action right there coming out of turn. They are 4 wide, and there's the touch, and that's going to spin the 49 around. Now, the bad thing is that 39 may have got a piece of that, but...
You mean the 47?
No, the 39, that was a lap down car of Dominic Privet. That's what started it, because everybody wanted
You
to go...
said 49.
Oh, 39, excuse me.
All right, 8th caution of the night, technically only the 6th caution. That yellow flag is brought to you by the Ocala Design Group. Looks like we have little more than half of the field currently taking to the pits. Sean Harrell is going to be 2 laps down, as well as Devin Johnson. What? So Grant said, "You can't fire me, you're a frog. You can't frog me, you're my wife. I'm not your wife, you're my wife. Oh, hi, honey, how was work? Not good, I quit my job. You can't quit, you're fired. ASDF movie for reference." I am currently very confused, Grant. Congratulations. You succeeded. 74 laps in. Actually, 76 laps in. No, 74. I can't read. 74 laps in, and Grant has managed to successfully confuse me. Ballistic Rainbow says, "I'm so stoked for that random right turn that's bound to happen." Hopefully somebody took some racing lessons with Doc Hudson and Lightning McQueen, because if you guys have never seen it, Doc teaches Lightning McQueen to turn right to go left.
I think that only works in reverse.
No, I think it only works for dirt track. So now we see a lot of these guys are getting back on the track. Joe Tardif in that 88 car currently taking back that top spot. Riley Mobley is currently in second. A reverse race would be hilarious. Ballistic Rainbow said, "Hey, she gets it. I have children, and if there is a racing movie that is, you know, kid friendly or even better in cartoon, I have probably seen it."
My favorite kid-friendly racing movie would still have to be Turbo.
I love Turbo.
I want you to go back out on that track and hit the pace car. Hit the pace car?
What movie?
What?
What movie was that from?
Oh my god, I feel like I just seen that.
What's that?
I want you to go back out on that track and hit the pace car. Hit the pace car?
Come on.
That's not Talladega Nights, is it?
Oh my god. Eh.
Ow.
That,
Yeah,
oh my
Turbo is
god,
pretty crap.
that is Days of Thunder. Really?
Oh, that's old. That is
Look,
old.
Well,
when
we're
you
old
ask
farts. I mean, come on.
when you ask Amanda about a racing movie, Talladega Nights is always her first answer.
Hang on, we're not going
Uh-oh,
green.
we got an
Not
extended
going
green.
You mean an extended caution?
Whatever I just said. I'm not here today.
We have an extended caution, folks.
And Grant Turner is there telling you about ASDF movie in the comments.
Ballistic Rainbow said, "Yeah, Turbo is pretty cracked."
Dear Lord, baby Jesus, was our brother I'll call you?
Where did that come from? Somebody else got a soundbar or something?
No, I have a cell phone though. I can make sound clips. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start making my own sound clips.
Well, the pace-driven lights are out. We're waiting to go back green flag racing, and I got something for this green flag.
Alright, so we're going to go. Doop.
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
Grant said, "Do I really need to come into the booth?" Yes, yes, Grant, you do. Grant has a whole slew of sound clips, and if I'm not mistaken, it was Grant. I was very tired, Grant, and I do apologize. Grant had a whole ton of sound clips, and I was dying laughing. I thought he was somebody else at first. I'm like, oh, it's just, yeah. There we see the pace truck lights are off.
All right. About to go back green flag racing. And our green flag is presented once again by Exotic.
Giggity, giggity.
All right, and there is our green flag brought to you by Exotic Mobile Marketing. The number 88 of Joe Tardif out there taking that top spot. Riley Mobley currently sitting in second, 7 positions up from where he started. David Curtin in third. He is going to be up 10 positions from where he started. Josh Previtt is currently sitting in fourth. He's going to be up 6 from where he started. Brandon Ward in 5th, up 6 from where he started. Zach Bates is going to be in 6th, down 2 from where he started. Eric Wolf is currently sitting in 7th. He's going to be up 1 from where he started. Ethan Gregory is going to be sitting in 8th currently. He's going to be up 7 from where he started. And Mark, I will let you take it from there. Did we lose Mark?
No, you didn't lose Mark. I'm sorry. Where were we at?
Number 9.
All right. So 10th position is, or 9th position is Alexander Palma. 10th position is Patrick Fernandez. Dominic Privet in 11th. Jonathan Swainson in 12th. Travis in 13th. Sean Harrell in 14th. And Devin Johnson in 15th. Now we're going to have to bring Travis up because I want to know how to pronounce his name after the race.
I went down to the chats and I looked for him, and you know, he was in there, but he wasn't answering.
Gene, someone is.
What the hell was that?
What?
What was
My little soundboard. Sorry. I was playing with my sound. The SDK pick what is exciting, and while we have 21 laps to go, we're going to go side by side and take a look and see what Mark is seeing currently. Mark, are you on replay?
Probably, yes. Not anymore.
Jesus, fix it.
Wrong wheel, Jesus. Wrong wheel.
Holy Jesus.
One day we're gonna get an audio clip of Richard saying, "Oh my Jesus," because that is his phrase. Can we bring Grant in the booth for audio?
I know we're playing around with it.
He's knocking on the booth door. Sorry, Grant, we can't let you in currently, but we will talk about it later.
That's what we should really do, is just come up with a really, you know, just tune in to a race and just have fun with it. I mean, we can call a little bit of action and, you know, just have fun with it. Because we rarely get to mess around. We are very, very serious. I mean, if you listen to our we're very serious about what we do. Tonight has been, you know, action-packed, but a little bit of time. So we've had a little bit of time to, you know, chillax and have a little bit of fun. Hopefully you all are enjoying it. But we are professional, especially when it is green flag racing. But 19 laps to go. We're going to about just a little bit, and pay attention to who is really going to be winning this race here tonight.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, there is. We're gonna have to find you a new catchphrase.
But if you want any more shenanigans, call me.
All right, Helium Boy. We will talk to you later.
Ow, man!
Sorry.
With you guys, 18 laps to go. That 88 of Joe Tardif is back up there in that top spot, leading the pack. The number 9 of Josh Privett's going to be sitting in second. Riley Mobley and Eric Wolf are going to be battling it out for third. Riley Mobley has now moved into that second position spot. Joe Tardif is now knocked down to second. Josh Privet in third. David Puritan in fourth. He's going to be up 9 positions from where he started. Oh. Hey, Mark, your screen is in slow-mo, sir. Thank you for that, Grant. I did go on side by side. Is that okay with you? Oh, now we're all on the same thing. So I guess while Mark fixes that, because Mark is not responding, I'm going to go back to full screen.
I'm here working on it. There goes. The helium has affected my brain.
I got no words.
So we got
No.
Joe Tardif in the first position, Riley Mobley in second, Josh Privet actually just took second, David Puritan in fourth, Eric Wolf in fifth, Ethan Gregory in sixth, Alexander Palma in seventh, Patrick Fernandez in eighth, Jonathan
Zach Bates is out there mowing the grass while Mark is huffing helium.
Caution, yellow flag.
And there's the caution.
Yeah,
Not
so-
another one.
So there we see the side of the number 19. Looks like he's got some serious damage on that car. Let's see if we can get closer view. Maybe not.
Is Grant in?
Grant is in the Twitch chat.
Because I can mute my. I can kind of mute him and giggle.
You lost me. What do you mean?
I can bring him into my. I can bring him in the chat. Or yuck. Oh yeah. I can go to. Oh there you go.
Sure.
Hello there.
I was more going to help with broadcasting, but apparently it won't let me in the server. I actually wanted to talk to you about that, but I know you're in the middle of a race here.
I am really not in the middle of anything though. I'm on the YouTube side, so this is not really an official broadcast. Although I'm on there just messing around. I really wanted to make sure they got everything set up and running well.
Yeah.
here with Joe. All right. All right. Looks like there might be some touch and bumpers between the 8 and the 88. Ooh. The 88 went down on the apron, and the 8 was able to recover. The 88 not so much. Let's go back live. That's our 10th caution of the night. And now it says Brandon Ward crashed. So let's see what happened here. Oh, it looks like he stopped on track. So 88 was bent out of shape and tried to come down on the 8. Thank you for that, GM Service Advisor. Sometimes that does happen, unfortunately. And with the way that our camera angles are, we cannot see them. Blinky McGee. Yes, I had the cameras on you towing. Did you run out of fuel? You don't have to admit that publicly. It's okay. We'll talk about it later.
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
Oh. He says he blew it up. All right, with 8 laps to go. Mark, I'm going to need you to put the soundboard up for the night. We are almost.
That wasn't me. I haven't touched mine.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh my.
Sorry. I had to do it. When you said out of gas, yeah.
You know, I figured, you know, it's about that time in the race. Blinky McGee says they are very happy with how tonight went. All of the admins are.
Wait, what?
That just means that the soundboard can stay. I'm so happy.
That's referring to the race. That has nothing to do with the broadcast. We did get permission from the admins prior to the start of this race. For those of you who might be wondering why we're playing with soundboards during the race, we have permission. We asked for permission.
Well, you know, they've had a few incidents here and there. There's been a lot of racing that's been called, you know, underneath the caution this week, because there's been so many that have been, you know, just joking around, playing with the sounds and stuff like that. They're not going to be, you know, here in every stream, you know, maybe like that, but, you know, soundboards, you know, probably not one of our things. But here at Daytona, I mean, these cars are very unpredictable. We will see those green flag races once we get off the super speedway, and you know, be a lot better. And hopefully the admins won't chew us out too much.
And honestly, I was just trying to have a little fun throughout the cautions. You know, we're very adept at calling the races and, you know, being professional throughout the whole thing. But when we're just sitting there and nothing really to call, we try to have fun. We want to make people laugh.
So we currently still have 10 viewers out there on the stream with us with 7 laps to go. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you have liked and subscribed not only to this channel but to our baby channel as well, while Richard's laughing at me.
Oh no, I was just sitting there thinking, I was like, those are probably the drivers that came in the stream. Due to our shenanigans. No, I'm just playing. Or my
GM Service Advisor. GM Service Advisor said, I agree, gotta let the drivers have fun. Absolutely. Blinky McGee says, watch that 51, just saying. So 51.
Eric Wolf.
Eric Wolf. So
third right now.
There we see the pace truck lights are off. Layla Cat Play says, let's go 8 and 47. So currently the number 8 is sitting in 6th and the 47 is in 5th.
Well,
welcome to the stream, Layla.
That Mark Stevens was rooting on, so we got a couple rooting on the 47.
Blinky McGee says, I got stage points, I'm good.
Oh, so he's a driver.
Green, green, green.
It's the season opener. And there we see the green flag fly. Green flag tonight brought to you by the Exotic Mobile Marketing.
And it looks like 51, or number 4, I'm sorry, Patrick Hernandez actually got a good jump off the start line with the number 51 of Eric Wolf right behind him. And now that Blinky said to watch 51, I'm going to be watching.
Well, you know, he's right there behind Hernandez, and Hernandez, you know, we saw him up in the catch fence, you know, early on in the race, but now he's out here leading this race, and you know, that's a pretty good comeback considering what he went through at the beginning. You have the 9 of Josh Privet right there on the outside. Got a loose race car coming out of turn number 4. Not a lot of help on that high side. So a little bit of work to do before he can really get that high side rolling, but here it comes. It's finally getting formed. Somebody?
Blinking. So watching from the 23 garage, that's going to be Mr. Brandon Ward, who we saw a few moments ago getting towed in because he blew the motor in his car. There we see Patrick Hernandez in that number 4 Toyota out there leading the pack with 5 laps to go. The number 51 of Eric Wolf right there behind him in that monster Ford. Out of look. David Curtin in the... There's no...
Oh my goodness!
Oh! And we have carnage.
The 12 tried to get a side draft and it went wrong.
All right, we're gonna go side by side. Mark, you staying on the live cars?
Yeah,
Why are you in slow mode?
Because you said we're gonna go side by side, so I was going side by side. All right, I'm on Patrick Hernandez, number 4 in the first position, so I am on the live cars.
All right, so here we're going to take a look at the wreck on my side for just a moment. Let's see what happened. Maybe. Oh, and we see some fender touching.
So that was a side draft gone bad. Could not.
It was. Looks like a lot of wreckage in this whole mess. All right, let's go back live. We've got less than 5 laps to go. We're going to go back to full screen. 11th caution of the night. I do believe if we don't count our stage breaks, that's going to be our 9th caution of the night. Patrick Hernandez out there in that top spot. Eric Wolf in second. I do not have anything on green-white checkers. Richard, do you?
I think it's 3 attempts.
Okay.
We should have some race notes somewhere.
Oh, Blinky McGee. Thank you, Blinky.
What is that?
3.
Okay, yeah. Ah.
So, 3 laps to go as they are rounding the corner on this caution. There we see our pace truck out there. Lights blazing.
He's got the wee woos on. Sorry. Now this is where you don't really want to be the leader. Okay, you're starting off in first. You know, you can't get a good jump. This is where you want the teammate behind you. You know, you want to be in the same chat as the guy behind you, and so that way you can get a good jump. So that way you're not a sitting duck. If you get too good of a jump, and you see that neighbor, he might be conserving a little bit of fuel. But if you get too good of a jump, you're sitting duck. As soon as the cars come behind you, line up. They're going to pass you like you're standing still because they're going to have a lot more momentum in that track. So Patrick Hernandez has to get a really good start with the guy behind him. And he is sitting in H Motorsports all by his lonesome.
So, Richard, when you said the pace truck had the wee woos on, Blinky McGee posted in the chat, wee woo. And he said, here comes the 51. He's got a teammate pushing him unless the leader takes the high lane. So we're going to have to see how this plays out.
Because it doesn't look like Hernandez is going up to the high line. It looks like he's sticking to that low lane there.
You know, you got the 23 of Brandon Ward sitting in there, sitting in the waiting room. Why don't you go ahead and pull him up and talk to him for a
We
minute?
do. Hey, Brandon, you want to come up in the booth?
Not asking. I'm just kidding.
Oh, just kidding. We're not asking. Hold on. Hey, look, it's Brandon.
Hello.
Hi, Brandon. How you doing?
Good.
So, what happened with your car, Brandon?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Yeah, we do. And our 8 viewers on the Twitch side would like to know as well. What happened with your car since we got to watch you get towed in?
Yeah, I got doored up into the wall, and then I was already out of fast repairs. I already had like 2 minutes of damage, and then I guess it just finally broke. It overheated, and then the yellow came out and blew up.
Well, dang.
Yeah. Can only get what you ask for, though.
I mean, stuff happens.
They gave me the script. I was just trying to play ball.
Well, you ran a good race, you know, from the start. You know, like you said, you had to use some of those fast repairs, but you were out front for quite a bit. And, you know, unfortunately things happen, but next week is a whole different ball game. So, you know, what can we expect from you next week?
Hopefully not to be blown up by the end of the race. It's Auto Club. We're going to be running that high lane. Hopefully trying to save some tires.
Absolutely, 110 laps for 25 stage break and a 50 stage break, 65% fuel.
Gonna trust the process better than the Sixers. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, Brandon, we just wanted to bring you up for a minute and let you have a little bit of fun with us. You're welcome to stay, or you could go. It doesn't matter.
I'll down there to the waiting room. I'll let you guys have your fun. I'm not in the race session anymore. Otherwise, I'd sit up here with you guys.
Alrighty, man.
All right, pace truck has dipped out, so we're looks
All
like
right.
back to green flag.
We are back to Green Flag Racing. Green Flag brought to you by Exotic Mobile Marketing. Yeah, I let him finish what he said first.
All right, and it looks like Blinky had a good point. The 51 of Eric Wolf has taken. For it.
And that's what I was talking about the 4 being, you know, being a sitting duck. You can see oh, no. Are we going to see the wreck? No, they hold it. The 4 made it, and he was able to bring the car back up on the track with no incidents. And our final lap is out. Our white flag is presented by Keystone Corner. Of Impact Racing League.
That was some good evasion right there. Oh!
And that evasion is gone. Oh my goodness, look at this 4
Oh,
car.
we have a lion.
Patrick Hernandez made it through that. The 14 of Travis, he made it through. And Alexander, he has got a little bit of help from the 31. 31 is going to be pushing that 32, so he might be able to bring something, but he's got to get around 2 cars first. But it looks like the 4 maybe can bring home that that checkered flag, and he does. So not enough of a run from the 33.
Well, way to go for Patrick Hernandez hitting that first spot.
GM service advisor, what the hell were they thinking? You know, we're not really sure.
I'm gonna have to go back and look at that.
He says you can't fit that many cars into a 3-wide hole.
Somebody said, hold my beer.
And watch this. Now I'm gonna ride with I'm playing back the replay, and I'm gonna ride with this 4. He makes it. A dart down past down below the yellow line, and everybody is reckoning beside him. And oh my goodness, the 9 car shot up in the air. Wow, and got somebody else. The 88 is on its lid, on its side. Wow. So a lot of Joe Tardif definitely went for a ride. So last lap did not.
All right, here we have our
Go ahead.
Our finishing results. Patrick Hernandez finishing in first. Travis finishing in second. Alexander Palma finishing in third. Riley Mobley in fourth. Jonathan Swainson in fifth. Sean Harrell in sixth. Dominic Privet in seventh. David Curitin finishing in eighth. Ninth is going to be Eric Wolf. Mark, you want to take the rest?
Yeah, we got Joe Tardif in 10th, Ethan Gregory in 11th, Josh Privet in 12th, Devin Johnson in 13th, Zach Bates in 14th, and Brandon Ward, rest in peace to his car, is in the 15th position.
Hi, he'll be back. All right, so bear with us 1 second while we get the guys up in the booth so that we can interview them.
So now you're going to get to see how Travis pronounces his last name.
Yep.
Thank God, because I want to be able to call it correctly.
I'm going to get a third screen so I can do this and not die doing it.
What's that?
So I'm going to get a third screen so I can do this and not die while I'm doing it. All right, Alexander, welcome to the broadcaster booth. You got Mark, Amanda, and Richard up in the booth. So you finished in third place.
He's muted, by the way.
Oh, hey, Alex, can you unmute yourself? Or did you mute him? Oh, you know what? That's it. Let me go unmute our broadcast.
He probably had to get up and go use the restroom real quick, so we might just bring him
Stretch his
back.
legs. So let's bring Travis in the booth. Where? There is Travis. And he's muted too. Oh, you know what?
Oh, Alex is back.
Oh, Alex is back. Alex, you're in the booth with Mark, Amanda, and Richard. You got a copy. Now he's unmuted and not talking.
Okay. Travis?
Can you unmute him?
I
Oh, we don't have. Okay.
he's
My
not muted
bad.
in the server. That's on that side.
My bad. Oh,
Travis, this is Mark, Amanda, and Richard in the booth. Got a copy?
he may have stepped away as well.
Well, one out of 3. That ain't bad. Let's bring Patrick Hernandez.
Oh, he's working on his stuff. I see.
Yeah,
I see him.
Travis.
Yeah.
Travis is working on his. Alex may have stepped away from his. He did that earlier prior to the race. Well, do we want to try Patrick?
Okay, do you guys got me? I had to enable push to talk.
Oh, okay. Hey, welcome to the booth, Travis. Hey, Travis, how do you pronounce your last name?
Stroney. Just pretend the J's not there.
Gotcha.
Oh
So-
my god.
That
What a
was a wild
finish.
finish. Go.
So you finished in second. Talk to us a little bit about your race and how things were for you tonight.
A little rough, honestly. So I mean, I was leading that race there, and I think it was like lap 50 or 60, and my VR headset decided it wanted to go blackout on me. So I don't think I caused a caution there, but I know I ran a lap down for a bit. A couple cautions later, got back on the lead lap. Luckily, I had a fast repair left, and then I had the shot, and it sucks that the way it ended. Like, I wish we would have went green all the way around. I feel very, very sorry for trying to block Riley on the high side. My view was limited due to me being on that VR setup and just racing on the back on the screen. Basically, if noon or if 12 o'clock was the front end of the car, my view was at like 10 o'clock. So the whole entire right front was blind to me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've raced in VR, so I exactly know what you're talking about. You know, and going from VR to a screen is almost impossible for me now.
Oh, it's rough. I mean, I would take VR